Hello guys, today I would like to share with you my review for this car, BMW Active Tourer 2015, in other name like f45, and I am owning it since February 2022. And today I would like to share with you my experience about this car and showing you what we have inside, what kind of engine do we have here, and how it feels like owning such a car. Because when I was making a decision to buy, to be honest, I can't find enough review videos about this car. There was, but it was about Grand, how it's named, not Active Tourer, but Grand Tourer. I don't know, a bit bigger one, but this one is Active Tourer M Sport. And today with you guys together we will see how it looks like from inside, and this is from side. And I don't know, we will see. Maybe some of you guys will like owning such a car as well. Anyway, starting from wheels, it's 18, it's 225, and I bought all season Michelin cross climate tool. And let's go further. This is front wheel drive. Just don't tell anybody because I guess all BMW fans prefer to have rear wheel drive, and it's understandable, but this car is kind of a family car and it's front wheel drive, and it was kind of an experimental version for BMW. And what else? Engine, more important, its engine is 1.5, and more interesting, it's 3 cylinders, but don't tell anybody else. It's 3 cylinders, but with 2 turbo. It's with the 2 turbos, which brings us 136 horsepower. I don't know, it's to be honest, it's not big, but it's enough because I get used to have smaller ones. So after having 136, it feels a bit different. Anyway, it's 1.5 liter 2 turbo engine. As you see here, front of the car quite small because of 3 cylinders. Let's see what we have inside. So let's see what we have inside, and nothing special. Let me turn the engine. Here we have start stop, we have turning off, start auto, because by default if you turn the engine on and you are driving and you make a pause, it turns engine off, not off but in the ready mode, as you see here. And I usually use this button both together. It's turning engine on and turning this lovely guy off. And here we have, because of M Sport, we have such kind of wheel. We have standard BMW light, automatic on off, and so on so far. Automatic for all doors, and as you know, the high quality materials everywhere. To be honest. All of them are very high quality. Everything here and in the top, everything are high quality materials. And I don't know, you can hear something probably or not, I don't know, but it's quite good after I don't know how many years, 2015, and today is 2023. It means eight years, right? After 8 years, it feels like quite new, to be honest. So here we don't have leather one, but it's also high quality materials, and I don't know, it feels very good. What else do we have here? Let me show you. Standard BMW, guys, assigning some buttons. So I assigned, let's say, to one this sport mode, I don't know, for the menu which you can choose, and let's see here, consumption for gas. As you see, it's right now looks like 10 liter for 100 kilometer. And how it looks like actually, when you drive in city, it's taking around I don't know, 10, 11, 12, it depends how much gas you are using. As you see here, BMW putting this usage because it's taking too much to bring you back that driving pleasure, I guess. So anyway, as soon as you touch the gas, it accelerates quite fast, and that's why it's taking quite big amount of gas here as well. And when you drive around the speed 90, 100 standard road using cruise control, maybe in that moment it's taking around 5, 6, 7 maximum. Not bad. But when you drive, I don't know, 120, 30 and more, in that case it's going up to 9, 10 liter here, and it depends on the road, of course. It's uphill or downhill, and so on so far. What we have else here, the two-side climate control, left and right, and standard buttons. Probably if you are BMW guys, I think there is nothing special to share with you. I don't have heating for these chairs and or coolant for them. Probably they are here, but whoever bought it first time, probably they choose a bit cheaper version. And this is the automat. What else we have here? As you see, manual and sport, which is like this. We have here Eco Pro mode. We have here comfort mode, which is a default one. And what else is sport mode. And some BMWs has a Sport Plus. Here there is not a special button, but when you put sport here and you put the sport here, and maybe you turn the traction, turn on traction control, dynamic traction control. In that case you have Sport Plus. And one more option is when you click and keep it, it's DSC, dynamic stability control, deactivated. It means car anymore not helping you in the corners or in the slippage. It's very dangerous, but if you want to play in somewhere in the track, maybe some safe places, you can turn it off, as BMW doesn't like to prevent you fully. So this option here, and one more, there's a camera in the windshield, and with the help of that camera, it's taking care of distance between you and in front of your car, and it's also possible to disable it. As you see, it's now disabled, and next time when we will turn the car on, it will be enabled by default, because it's safe. And how it looks like when you drive, if you are quite fast going and near to the car in front of you and there is some kind of danger, it's first making a noise like, I don't know, beep 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 beep, something like this, and then first time it's showing here the red car icon, full in this monitor, small one. It shows the red small car, which means you are quite near driving. And then if you are going forward, it's starting beeping, making a small noise. And if still you are going fast and coming near and near to that car, it has a braking system, automatic brake system, and it starts braking for you to avoid from accident. So this is what this car has. And here standard calling stuff, and here we have a limit, which if you put 40 and you are adding more gas, it's not going forward. If you click the gas very hard, in that case it's ignoring this limit and going fast. And another one is standard cruise control, reset, and with this button you are regulating the speed from here. And from the menu in this monitor, you have 1 second, we have to turn it again on. And from the menu, what we have here, quite small items, and interesting one here, you have speed, and you can put a warning if you wish, and when you put a warning and you are driving fast than given amount, let's say in my country maximum speed is 140, and if I sometimes I remember when I bought, I put 160 in order to avoid to drive over the speed. Actually maximum is 140, but I put it to 160, I guess. I am always using cruise control, however sometimes we ignore that one and putting the more gas. That's why I had that one. I don't know, last time when I was in Germany, I removed that limit from here, and after that I forgot to put, I guess. And here you have a climate, you can put some scheduled times and the car for you turning the climate on and off before you come to the car. However, I am not using it, I don't think it's worth to use. And a couple more standard stuff, nothing I guess special. If I remember, there's of course the Bluetooth, there is a SIM card in this car, as you see here, the source, everything is active and working, because you can send from your phone to this car some informations. When I registered it in the BMW site, it was sending the code here, because it has a built-in SIM card, and still it's active and will be active to end of the world probably. So there is a SIM card always active one in this car. What else I could show you? Here we have a small box, the standard one here, of course. We have here for cup holder, a small one here, and of course something here, as you can see. Sorry for my English language because I'm not of course native speaker. However, I just doing this video because when I was trying to make a decision, it was hard for me to review before going to check this car, because this car was in another city. I had to drive to see the car. Anyway, so let me show you what we have in the back side and under the hood probably. And what we have in the back side, nothing interesting. Chair for my kids, and here you have small things for passengers from backside. And that's all from interesting things in the backside. Let's see what we have here. Quite big one, as you can see. This is quite big. You can put a lot of things while you are traveling, because it's Active Tourer, as name suggests. You understand, right? And here the small part, basement. I am putting here some small things for cleaning the car. I don't know, some similar things, nothing fancy. And let's see finally under the hood, and that's all. And finally what we have under the hood, as I said, twin power turbo. 3 cylinders is kind of ridiculous maybe for BMW. However, it's how it is, and nothing more here. And I am owning it 1.5 years, as I said. And what kind of problems I had was only the pump for coolant. They changed, and then but it was, they told me that there is a small leak started, but there wasn't any error, any kind of problems. But I felt like it has a more power which I can use. However, something keeping it back. And after they fixed this pump, because they didn't fix, actually they changed it with a new one. After they changed, I felt like a couple more horse appeared. So because it was it started reacting to the gas more quickly, I guess. I'm not sure it was the reason. However, after that change, I felt a quite big difference. And one more problem, a small one, there was some rubber under the engine, and they told me that it's old and something happened with it, and it told me that it started leaking the oil. It's not big, it's very small. However, by time it will leak more and more. And they recommended me to fix it. It wasn't quite expensive, and I decided to change it. However, at that moment again, there wasn't any error, because if there's a oil leak, it should show me in the cluster. However, there wasn't any error or any warning or any kind of info. And even when I was measuring the oil level, as you know, in BMW you don't have that stick, so it's electronic, and you are clicking and you are waiting while it's measuring the oil level. It was okay, because nothing, there wasn't any problem. And oil change, of course, it's around 20 kilometers. It was when I was When I bought it, it was 30,000, and there wasn't any issue. And when I changed the oil, they recommended me to change that small item, and they changed it as well. After that, I drove it, I don't know, more than 10,000. Everything is fine. So that's all what kind of problem I had, and how looks like owning this car. And I'm not sure it will be useful for you or not. Anyway, I hope it will help you to make a decision if anytime soon you will make a decision to buy such a car, Active Tourer, family one, front wheel drive. But again, please don't tell about it any BMW drivers, okay? Good luck everyone, and thanks for watching. See you in other videos, and feel free to write in the comments if you have any kind of questions related to this car. Thanks, bye.